Okay, going home. A story that I was saying recently is about an experience that I had with a friend and his baby daughter. The little girl was about a year old at the time, and she was very shy, and she always refused to go with anyone other than the parents. However, whenever we were in a group gathering and the mother would be carrying her, I would put out my arms to her and the baby would always go to me. And I was very proud of that because she would refuse to go with any friend or relative, only with a parent. But yet, she would always go to me. And my friends tried to come up with some theories of why she would always go to me. My favorite theory was that she just liked me because of my pleasant personality. So this went on for several months, not that we saw each other very often, but when we did, she would always go to me. One day on our way into church, I was walking behind the mother and she was carrying the baby. And when the little girl saw me, right away she put out her arms for me to carry her. And everybody just laughed because she never did that. And the mother commented that the little girl just liked me so much and they just couldn't figure out why she wouldn't do that with anybody else. So I took her and I was carrying her into church, very proud because she didn't go with anybody else except me. And as we were walking into church, her father was walking towards us from another direction. And the little girl noticed and turned and looked at the dad. And then she turned and she looked at me as if I was some kind of monster. And right away she started crying. She put out her arms to go to the father. And we all were puzzled about what happened. Well, it had never occurred to any of us that the father, just like me, shaves his head and has a goatee. So all this time, the little girl thought that I was their father. And so when she saw us together, obviously I was an imposter. So when we came to that conclusion, we laughed about it. And she never again offered to go to me because now she knew that I was the imposter. So needless to say, I was a bit embarrassed about it because I had been bragging about it so much. But it was also a great blow to my ego, realizing that the little girl went to me because she was confused and not because of my pleasant personality. My goodness.